Tadaima! We are back again here on VTN FM. Again, I am your host, Asha, your favorite gynoid slash female Android VTuber, with our lovely Kori-Oujo back at it again with her lovely raccoonness.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Oh my goodness. Did you guys know that I feel like she's the only raccoon princess that I'm familiar with that can withstand freezing temperatures?
There you go. Exactly. So that means I can have some ice cream in the dumpster if I want to, just lick it off the sides.
I don't know if that's a good... Okay, guys, we're back. Don't do it. Whatever you do, chat, don't listen to what she's saying right now. That is not good for your stomach, all right? For your special
do
case.
It with a parent. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Parent advisory. There.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So going back to what we've talked about earlier. So we've done your music. We talked about your career. We talked about all of your performances, original songs, how you feel about it, what you like to do with your songs and your performances and so on, how you're inspired. So there's so many things that we've already covered. But you're very now renowned as a special guest at tons of anime conventions and raves. What made you push yourself into more IRL-centric interactions? Yeah,
so I actually used to be a part of the cosplay community before I became a VTuber. And I loved just the sense of community that I would have when I went to, anime conventions and whatnot as a cosplayer. It really, really enjoyed being able to interact with, fellow cosplayers or just people at the con. I made actually a lot of friends from that experience, and when I became a VTuber, as I was getting deeper into it, and I was trying to find that sense of purpose and direction. I remember thinking about conventions and how I used to just love going to them as a cosplayer. And I was like, well, can I connect the two by chance? Is there a way to do that? Because I didn't see a lot of VTubers actually going to anime conventions at the time. It would mainly just be the bigger agency VTubers, right? And so, which is fine. But at the time I was like, okay, can I do this? Because it would just be cool. And because I miss the con space, honestly, it was just kind of an excuse to connect with a previous life of my own story, sure. Right? And so then I started doing the anime conventions and stuff. And I guess what made me want to keep doing it was honestly the first time I did a convention, there were at least 3 people that came up and were like, oh yeah, I've seen you before. I've seen you on Twitch, or I've seen you on social media, and you're familiar, I'm aware of you. I think anyone would know who I was. And so the fact that there were 3 people who did was really gratifying, because sometimes, as a VTuber, and I'm sure you can relate, sometimes you work so hard, you put so much stuff out, and it can feel like you're not getting much back because you're on stream, and I'm speaking from experience. I put out a lot of content, but then I'm sitting on stream and maybe I've only got 5 or 10 people watching at the time, And so it was really weird to me to hear someone say, oh yeah, no, I've seen you before. And because I thought I was a nobody, I felt like everything I was doing was not good, was failing essentially. And so to get that acceptance, I guess, and that reciprocation of yeah, what you're doing is good. You're on the right track. You're getting somewhere. It was a really, really motivating feeling to have, especially at the time that I was in. I was just not sure if I wanted to keep doing VTubing. And so genuinely having those interactions at IRL spaces led me to find that passion again in the VTubing space and want me to pursue that. And honestly, it's such a unique interaction,
For sure.
It's not every day. Yeah, it's not every day you get to talk to an anime girl on the street, And so it sounds silly, all right, but it's not. She's responding back to you. Yeah, and it's really cool. It's like an amusement park, but it's anime, and so I love that about that interaction, and also just getting more people, especially in the Western audience, to be aware of what VTubers are, because actually I'm surprised that there's a very large amount of people. Like most people don't know what VTubing is. Like I think because we're in it every day, we forget that it's a niche of like a niche, you know?
For sure.
So, you know, there's a lot of people who don't know. So getting to go to these conventions honestly allows people to learn about this space and hopefully give them a positive outlook on it, you know, because sometimes the media pushes out negative things about VTubers. So yeah.
Aw. That's so nice. Yeah. So, you know, what I'm getting here is just passion, dreams, energy pulled into one, and it's like when you're like that meme, it's like I'm gonna be a VTuber one day, mom, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
My parents said I could be anything when I grow up, and I decided to be an anime character. Yeah. Decided to be a VTuber, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's basically it. And you're killing it. You're absolutely killing it here right now, Kori.
Thank you.
From all of these, you know, like I understand how it's so difficult sometimes to feel very, very motivated, especially with the space as of recently, with how so many things have been happening and how, you know, it can be very demotivating sometimes with how like the platforms can be changing at the times, and like the algorithm can also be kind of a butt, you know, for all of us here. And not all of us are given like a lot of these opportunities to explore in the niche that we call our passion, our drive to continue doing something that we love. So it's just really cool that all of these things that you worked on, you can really, really, really feel the energy of how much you put into it, like all the work that you put into it, and that people noticing you is already such a big achievement of like how much you've grown throughout all of these years as a VTuber. So that in itself is already incredible, I think. So, you know, this is a good opportunity for everybody listening to use Kori as your a guide, I guess, or inspiration rather, to strive and do better. Yeah.
We got this, everybody. All right, we got this in the bag.
Absolutely. If a raccoon can become a VTuber, what say any other you know, cat girl, fairy, mermaid, character, garbage lady out there?
Yes. Buff man. I don't know.
Buff man. Yeah.
Gorilla. You could be anything. I've seen a gorilla VTuber. Yeah.
Gorilla VTuber? Okay, well, that's something there is. I'm pretty sure there's like alien tubers, you know? I don't think that should ever stop you from being who you want to be, guys. If you want to put something out there, if it makes you happy, don't let anybody stop you from choosing your dreams, you know? Just do it. In the wise words of Mr. Shia LaBeouf, just do it.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Kate. So with all of that, out of all of your many appearances in the conventions, so you've done interactions, again, we've done the concerts and so on. Whether you're paneling or performing, what panel or performance was the most enjoyable to you? So what are some of the things that stuck out so far? It could be like an actual one, like a performance itself, or maybe parts or some memorable moments that you've had during a panel or performance.
Yeah, you know, I really stewed on this question, and it's so hard because I've had so many great experiences, you know, paneling or performing. But I think the one that comes top of mind, I've actually never ever said this. It's a very exclusive thing. So here's the secret. My parents have actually been to one of my concerts before. I've never said this before. So this is, my parents actually got to go to one of my concerts IRL. And it was such an amazing thing because I was really nervous, obviously, to have my parents there, at least know that they're there. But, you know, the show must go on. I think what was so memorable about it and enjoyable about it was that afterwards, you know, both of them just expressed how proud they were of me because my dad specifically said, like, you know, there's so many negative places in the world right now. And the fact that our daughter was able to create a place where people could be themselves, have that sense of belonging, and feel like it's a positive space, like that is such a huge win. Even if it's just for a couple hours, it doesn't matter. Like the fact that you made that space in this world where there's so much negativity right now is like amazing. And I think hearing that from like my parents was just so empowering, you know, and it made me again just feel like, yeah, I'm doing something right, you know, and that my parents can approve of what I'm doing as well as an anime girl online, you know.
I see. Having a good support system absolutely is amazing. Whether it comes from your parents, your friends, your dog, just having somebody beside you that you can just call whenever you need somebody to do, like give you a quick pick me up, or just make you feel at home, especially during times where you're working and you're stressed and stuff like that. Hearing those words of appreciation does wonders for somebody who is passionate about their goals as being a VTuber, especially in like the whole anime girl, sphere here. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the times, for example, a lot of parents, especially if they're old fashioned, they're like, oh, be a doctor or be a
right.
lawyer and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure you've heard that before to some degree. And then you're here, be an anime girl, and just having that your family is just, hey, I'm so proud of you. You're doing such wonderful things, and you're making such a wonderful space for people to just come alive and like have a good time. I'd tear up if I were you, if I heard that myself.
I definitely did. Yeah, I did. And I still do. Yeah, I was holding back a little bit while I was saying that. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't. Well, I'm just going to give you a tissue, in game, I guess, on screen.
Thank you. I got it right here.
You got it? Thank you. Oh, good job. Yeah, that's 3-ply. So just to wipe off your tears a little bit.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Got some boogers in there.
Oh,
My
yeah.
bad.
Oh, whoa. All right. Okay, I do have an extra question, if you don't mind, before we end up this segment as well. Would you teach your parents how to wotage?
Would I teach them? Okay, my mom would be down, for sure, because she actually used to be a dancer. In her younger years, she danced a lot, and so I have that bone in me as well, luckily. But she loves to move, she loves to dance. She'll get tired pretty quickly, I'm sure, but she'd be down. My dad, I don't know, not so much. He's kind of like the cool guy that like sits in the back and is like nodding along. Like that's my dad's vibe. Yeah.
Oh my, that's so wonderful. Well, I hope to see maybe your mom having like 2 light sticks in hand and like just shimmying in the corner.
Definitely, she would too.
Person dance, while you're doing your concerts. All right, so let's stop there for now. Let's have another quick break. So we are going to be reaching our final break for today. So keep on watching till the very end as we explore more of what Kori has in store for us in her upcoming project. So stay tuned.